working in forest department there in Nandavan Jungle Safari. So I am their beat forest officer. I am working as a nature education coordinator there. Primarily, I take care of students coming from different schools, institutes, colleges, university. Even I plan with the students there in Jungle Safari for some activities, nature-based activities. Also, uh, we ask other institute, universities and colleges for their student to 10 to 15-day program, what we call that program, intensive, right? So intensive, for intensive. And so this is my basic introduction. If you would like to ask question, feel free to ask. I'll be very happy replying you.
It has become totally related to the jungle safari.
Yeah.
And the task was to give your introduction. But there's no problem. We'll ask questions from, particularly from his field. So, jungle safari, just brief us about the jungle safari Raipur, and so that we may ask you some more questions.
Okay, so the new Rampur Jungle Safari is basically inaugurated in 2016, and the new Rampur Jungle Safari is spread over 800 acres. Basically, we have four safaris there: bear safari, herbivore safari, tiger safari, and lion safari. And apart from these safaris, we also have separate zoo where we have housed around 30 to 35 wild animal species. And apart from these, we also have 400 acres of botanical garden where we have so many trees which we want to preserve or conserve there. So this is all about the our jungle safari. So I would like to again discuss it in detail. So we have separate Khandwa land which is about 130 acre, and our zoo area is 125 acre. So when we include our jungle safari, zoo area, and botanical garden, it becomes 1,200 acres. So this is a big safari. Yeah.
Nice, nice. So tell us about the purpose of jungle safari. Purpose that it was.
Okay, so primarily we have three objectives or purpose. We say first education, second research, and third conservation. As we have housed there so many wild animal species, the primarily objective of housing them is conservation. So we try to conserve the endangered species which are not very safe in the wild, or their population is continuously decreasing there. We house them, we breed them, and we increase their population. And in some instance, if we need to release them back into the wild, we do that. And and we have the one of our objective is education. So we are trying to engage with the students of, as I told, other institutes, schools. And so we have now named a program where we engaging with the students is nature prakriti darshan. Under this program, till now we have mad student visited jungle safari approximately 7,000 to 8,000. And so we are again planning different activities, as we mentioned about internship program for the college students. We are trying to make module with the Ajim Premji University's Bangalore Ajim Premji Foundation nature-based activity module, so that children or students from the age of 4, from class 1 or nursery, they feel connect with nature. So we are trying to make this type of activities, like students are coming in jungle safari, we give them tasks that we have some fallen leaves, twigs, and you know twig leaves and nature waste. So they have to basically collect them and try to make some creativity. Like the students are nowadays making, they put a big they put big leaves of a fallen tree and small leaves of fallen tree around them. So it looks like a butterfly. So they are trying to make and we are trying to connect student with the nature so that they can feel their responsibility. We also have the responsibility to preserve our nature, and we have to do something for our environment. Nowadays we are very good. We have a lot of we acquire a lot of knowledge about engineering. We are doing doctors. We are doing doctorate in something. But if I ask students, do you know what are around you, they cannot tell me the name of particular, this is this flower and this tree. They are very poor in this knowledge when we discuss particular about that. So basically our approach is to connect the students uh, from the primary level, and so that they can feel their responsibilities what we have to do for mother nature.
Great, great. Some more questions, please. Hmm.
One question. Who person is supervise the jungle safari, and what is his post?
Okay, so basically the director is the topmost, the position in jungle safari. Director is a we can say the boss of our jungle safari. So just back to the 6th or 8th month, new director posted there, Dhamasil Ganvir IFS, which is very, very which is very popular when it comes to the protection of forest or Dhamasil Ganvir.
What's their post?
Direct.
How they come?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Which is like who is? Who is?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So, Dhamasil sir is a very, the famous name in forest department when it comes to the forest conservation or do some new activities. So he's quite interested in doing so. uh, Dhamsil sir came here, he planned so many things, as I told, our three objectives: research, education and conservation. So he yeah, I told.
Yeah.
So so Dhamsin sir is very active. He is now collaborating with other institutes, and he gave me the responsibility of uh, nature education coordinator. So he is very gentleman. We talk them in a very friendly way. He's not like I'm boss or something. You can ask whatever you have the query in your mind. You can ask them. They will definitely he will definitely reply you, and he will he is very cooperative. He cooperate and he manage everything. He tried. He is even ready to hear your idea. He is even ready to implement it. So he is very friendly.
Next question. Next. Anybody else? Puchiye.
like uh, like you said, uh, animal population is decreasing now. So how can we maintain the decreasement of population?
Okay.
Animals, those who are at the मतलब जो खत्म हो रहे हैं ना
विलुप्त प्राणी को क्या बोलेंगे?
विलुप्त
Endangered.
Yeah, endangered.
So I think the basically the Chandra's question was regarding the animal population. No, so what Chandras, you were telling the animal population is decreasing. So what we have to do to cope with it? Okay.
How can we maintain?
How can okay. The animal.
increasing or decreasing both in a both sense.
Okay.
Like there are some animals which are increasing rapidly, while there are some animals which are at risk.
How we conservation that animal?
Okay.
No,
So-
he is asking how to maintain actually things. How to maintain, how
Okay.
to balance.
But we are not able to stop.
Like in some
We can maintain.
cases, here people are saying that we have to save tigers or kind of
Okay.
things and all. But in our place, there is a big tiger. The population of tigers are increasing rapidly, which is leading a problem for the local farmers, people.
Okay.
So that is what he is asking. In a both direction, in a both way, how can we maintain?
Okay. So let me reply. So I would like to elaborate it. First of all, in if we talk about specifically tiger population, so if we think about the 100 200 year back, so we have approximately 50,000 1 lakh tiger population. But nowadays in India we have I think 3,862 tigers, as far as the tiger sensor to 2023 concerned. So I think the 4,000 tiger, and if we think about the just 50 or 100 year back, we have 50,000 numbers of tiger. So this is I think we cannot say that we have a sufficient or enough amount of tigers now in the wild. So I don't think we can talk. There is a one example which is coming in my mind is about nilgai. So in when it comes to the nilgai, we think about the Uttar Pradesh, Haryana. There, the nilgai's population is rapidly growing, where the government of Haryana or UP declares them in vermin category. In vermin category, basically the government or the chief wildlife warden, which is the wildlife head in any state, has authority to declare any animal in vermin. Vermins means they can giving legal permission to hunt them, to check their number. And as we think about the wild animals, then we have a different strategy to check the number of animals. As we think that the number of herbivore is increasing in the wild, then we need to increase the population of carnivores so that they can maintain the population of herbivores there. So this is the way how we manage.
Nice. Nice. So